Dr. Mers here, and I'm a clinical psychologist with the U Platform. If you're feeling stressed, a little on edge, overwhelmed, frustrated, or a little anxious, here's an amazing breathing technique which can help calm you down in the moment and let you be the most effective you. Start with a closed fist. Slowly breathe in so that when you're all the way breathed in, your hand is all the way open. And on the way out, do just the opposite. Time it perfectly so that when you breathe all the way out, you end up with a closed fist. As you do this, just notice the feeling of your skin stretching as you open all the way up. Notice the feeling in your knuckles as you close. Notice the tips of your fingers touch your palm individually and your thumb fold over. One more. What I love about this breathing technique is you can do it just about anywhere. I know for myself in college, when I was taking tests, I would often, right before, put my hand by my side under my desk and do this a few times, and it would help bring me focus. Additionally, if you're in a public place and don't feel like you can be doing this with your hand, you can do the exact same thing with your toes. It works incredibly well. Why this breathing technique works is that regulating our respiration rate is the one way that we can actually turn down the volume of our amygdala, which is the fire alarm in our brain. What's interesting about the amygdala is just like a fire alarm, it's either all the way on or all the way off. Just like a fire alarm can't tell the difference between a huge fire, a house fire that everyone has to evacuate, and burnt popcorn, our brain does the same thing. So by changing our respiration rate and doing a breathing technique just like this, we can actually turn down the volume of that fire alarm and get blood going to our prefrontal cortex, which is where we make decisions. Lastly, and this is really, really important in this whole process, if you want this technique to work when you're really stressed, just like anything else, you have to practice it when you're not in that high stakes scenario. So give it a shot, maybe before you're going to bed, before you start a homework assignment, or maybe before you're catching up with a friend. It's an incredibly effective way to ground yourself in the present. And then once you have this technique down, when you are stressed right before that test or have a big date, whatever it might be, you know exactly what to do, how to do it, and you're going to get the results that you want. Wish you the best, give it a shot, and remember, there's no health without mental health.